And now, Bridget with the weather.
Beep, 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 breaking news!
Today could be the most famous stock market crash in history. Stocks lost 13% of their value today. The stocks completely collapsed.
Many people have lost all or most of their money and their belongings. Everyone is going crazy to sell their stocks and getting their money back, but nobody is buying. What will happen next, and how will our country respond to this crisis? Bonus Army.
Our grateful Congress voted to give a bonus to World War I veterans, $1.25 for each day they served overseas, and $1 for each day they served in the States. The catch was that the payment would not be made until 1945. However, by 1932, our nation had slipped into the dark days of the Depression, and the unemployment veterans wanted their money immediately.
In May of that year, some 15,000 veterans, many unemployed, a band of jobless veterans led by former cannery worker named Walter W. Walters, began arriving in the capital in May. Tensions are high. They demand early payment of a bonus Congress had promised them for their service in World War I. Random facts with Vincent.
All right, let's see what we got here. Our subject today is the Hoover Dam. So let's start out with our fact number 1. Some 12,000 people attended the ceremony.
Yeehaw!
On September 30th, 1935, when President Franklin D. Roosevelt dedicated the Boulder Dam at 726 feet high and 1,244 feet long. The dam weighs more than 6.6 million tons. At its base, where the maximum water pressure is 45,000 pounds per square foot, are huge generators that can produce up to 3 million horsepower and provide electricity for 3 states.
I'm a little lost here.
The building of the dam created Lake Mead, which extends for 550 miles of shoreline and 247 miles of area, and is one of the largest man-made lakes in the world.
Here in the end zone, and Vincent Hurley.
This dam will prevent flooding, and after 12 years, it is now officially called the Hoover Dam.
And we're back. And the next topic is the Federal Emergency Relief Administration. A year ago, Federal Emergency Relief Act passed at the outset of the New Deal by Congress. It was the opening shot in the war against the Great Depression.
It created the Federal Emergency Relief Administration, which allotted a startup fund of $500 million from the Reconstruction Finance Corporation to help the needy and unemployed.
Now it's weather with Baljeet.
Hey.
Guess what?
Fireside chats.
Get up.
So great.
Take 2. Fireside chats. Fireside chats. President Franklin D. Roosevelt started to address the Americans over the radio to get help out of the Great Depression. He has been speaking...
Take 3. Fireside chat.
Federal...
Fireside chats. Take 4.
President...
Fireside chats. Take 5.
Wait, where's the script?
Oh, fireside. Fireside chats. Take 7.
President Franklin Roosevelt started to address Americans over the radio to help get out of the Great Depression. He's been speaking in topics from banking to unemployment to fighting and fascism. Millions of people renewed confidence and found comfort in his speeches, calling fireside chats informal chats in the political world. FDR used most immediate and intimate means of communicating with the public available, the radio. Approximately 90% of American households own a radio. Federal Home Loan Bank Act.
An act has been passed by the Hoover administration that is designed to encourage home ownership by providing a source of low-cost funds for member banks to extend mortgage loans. The Federal Home Loan Bank Act is the first in a series of bills that sought to make home ownership an achievable goal for more Americans. Social Security Act.
An act was passed to provide the general welfare by establishing a system of federal old age benefits and by enabling the several states to make more adequate provision for aged persons, blind persons, dependent and crippled children, maternal and child welfare, public health, and the administration and the unemployment compensation laws, to establish a social security board to raise revenue and for other purposes. And next, we have an interview with Gavin with a very important person. Stay tuned to find out.
And we're back with Gavin, and the special interviewee is Eleanor Roosevelt! Woo! Woo! Yeah!
We are joined by First Lady Eleanor Roosevelt. How are you today?
I'm doing well, thank you.
How are you and your husband dealing with the Great Depression?
We're trying to give hope to America by giving fireside chats. We are also trying to get acts passed to give relief to Americans in this time of depression.
How much longer do you think we will be in depression?
I believe that we can get through this depression by sticking together and not giving up. We will be out of it in no time.
Thank you for your time.
It's a pleasure.
And now, the credits.
Do 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 do.
Can we take a peek in here, guys?
Thank you for watching.